out upon the hills before the dawn of day. Through shadows deep o'er rugged ground he treads his painful way. A peasant's homely garb he wears, where none but friendly eyes may know who dares to walk abroad beneath that rough disguise. Inside his coat and near his heart lies what he treasures most, for there is a sacred silver shrine contains a sacred host. Adoring as he goes, he seeks the Kenmare road to nourish there a fainting soul with God's appointed food. For so it is within the land whose brave and faithful race in other days made all our isle a bright and holy place. Its temples are in ruins now, its altars overthrown, its hermit cells in cliff and cave are tenantless and lone. The ancient race have broken down, their power is passed away. Poor hermits plundered and despised, they tread the soil today. But yet though fallen their fortunes be through want of woe and ill, close hid and fondly loved, they keep their priests among them still. Those noble priests who, though by law condemned, denounced and banned, will not forsake their suffering flock or quit the stricken land. The morning brightens as he goes, the little hut is near, when runs a peasant to his side and speaks into his ear. Fly, father, fly, the spies are out, they've watched you on your way. They have brought the soldiers on your track to seize you or to slay. Quick, father dear, he'll stand to a horse, no whip, no spur you need. Mount you at once upon his back and put him to his speed. But then what course you'd better take is God alone that knows. Before you comes the stormy seas, behind you bubbling foes. But mount at once and dash away, take chance of field of flood, and may God raise his hand today to foil those men of blood. Up sprang the priest, away he rode, but ere a mile was run, right in his path he saw the flash of bayonets in the sun. He turned the horse's head and sped along the way he came. But oh, there too the hunters were fast closing in their game. Straight forward then he faced the steed and urged him with his hand to where the cliff was high and steep beneath the sea-beaten strand. Then from the soldiers and the spies arose a joyful cry. Their toilsome chase was well nigh o'er, the wish for end was near. They stretched their eager hands to pluck the rider from his seat. A few more lusty strides and they might fling him to their feet. For now betwixt them and the verge is scarce 10 feet of ground. Oh, stay, good God, right o'er the cliff to the horse was seen to bound. The soldiers hasten to the spot, they gaze around below. No splash disturbs the waves, they keep their smooth and even flow. From their green depths no form of man or horse is seen to rise. Far down upon the stony strand no mangled body lies. Look up, a soldier shouts, oh, what a sight is there! Behold, the priest on horseback still was speeding through the air. They looked, and lo, the words were true, and trembling with affright, they saw the vision pierce the blue and vanish from their sight. 3 miles away across the bay, a group with wondering eyes saw some strange speck come rushing fast towards them from the skies. A bird they deemed it first to be, they watched its course and soon that some black burning mass came from the sun alone. It neared the earth, their hearts beat fast, they held their breath as clear and clearer still the horse and then the man they saw. They shut their eyes, they stopped their ears to spare their hearts shut, when steed and rider both came down and struck the solid rock. Beyond that solid rock they struck, they never made a sound. No horrid mass of flesh and blood was scattered all about. For when the horse fell on his knees, and when the priest was prone, a little forward and his hand came down upon the stone. That instant by God's patient will, the flinty rock became like molten clay or wax that yields before the glowing flame. Unhurt, unharmed, the priest arose, and with a joyful start, he pressed his hand upon his breast, the host was near his heart. Long years had passed away since then in sun and wind and rain, but still of that terrific leap the wondrous marks remain on the high cliff from where they stood, now deems a sacred place. And on the stone where he lit whoever life may view, may see the signs and tokens there to prove my story true, may feel and count each notch and line, may measure if he please, the dint made by the horse's hooves, the grooves served by her knees, and place his fingers in the holes, for there they are today, made by the fingers of the priest who leaped across the pit.